Hey everybody, it's Sam here, and today I wanted to show you the most simplest way to use my brand new triple oval accordion die sets. This is part of my Showstoppers 2 collection. If you're new to the channel, I released Showstoppers 1 about 8 months ago, I think now, and it was incredibly popular. And then basically the concept is you have these plates that will cut everything you need to make your card shape, and then you have all your mats and layers to build it up. But the beauty with these is you can double them up, triple them up, and you can snip into them, and you can make bigger and different style cards. So they're lots of fun. So I've got 3 tutorials to show you just using this set. So one is this basic one today, then I will share with you another one where you can extend it slightly on each side, and then I have a double version as well, and that's what I call like the big showstopper. But these are really nice mantle pleaser cards. Use them with anything in your stash, all papers, all year round as well. So I'm teaming it with the new Build 'em Up flowers and leaves. This is the stamp and die set, and you can see the stamps there and all the dies. And then you also have new embossing folders. Now the nice thing about these is the flowers on these are the same as the dies and the stamps, so you can pop your die in here and it will emboss all that detail. And I've got an example here because I have already put them together, so you can see this one on top. I've laid that in the embossing folder and it gives you that detail. But there's also a nice embossing folder on its own. You can use it for your backgrounds. And the same goes there for the leaves as well. And then for the sentiment, I'm using Happy Birthday in the middle. And then on the front, it will have You're How Old. And then this is my lovely Showstoppers 2 8x8 paper pack. You get 4 each of 6 designs, and it's 190 GSM. And for this one, I'm going to be using this design here. Okay, so you will have in the die set this big plate here. Now this one is your 5x7 size, so you will need your larger die machine for this one because the width here is 7 inches, or just a little bit over. Pass that through. I've used a 220 GSM. I always like to go back over my score line, just means you won't get any cracking them. One of the ways to make this is just to fold each side, and you have a really nice unusual gatefold. Okay, now to make this pop a little bit more, I'm going to fold them back this way. In the middle here, you will have a score line. You just want to pinch that together like so, and then again at this end like so. And you'll see there's little score lines here next to the main oval. Make those to their mounting folds. And now you have this pop out gatefold. So it will look like this. When you close it, it will all fold flat and fit into your 5x7 envelope. But when it opens, because of the way you folded it, you have this effect. Now, if you die cut 2 of them, stick them back to back, you can make a box card as well. Like I said, I'm going to be showing more styles. I've got 2 more tutorials, and then I'll probably do the box style one as well. You can cut an aperture into this. You can have something swinging in the middle. Lots and lots of ways to decorate it. But like I said, today is just your simplest basic way. So all cut. Now you've got in your die set, you've got all your mats and layers here. Now I just want to explain the ovals because there's ones that are slightly bigger. So what I would suggest you do is exactly what I'm doing here. So when you get them, lay them out, and you'll see the ones that nest perfectly together. So these 3 here. But this one, if I go to put that on, you'll see it won't quite work. And this one's taller. This one here is for the belly band, but it's also to go on these outer areas. And I'm going to show you the card style. That'll be the next tutorial. But they will perfectly fit over there. But it won't fit on the middle one, because what I've had to do to get this design, you'll see it comes up shorter. So it's freed up from the bottom there. These 3 will perfectly fit this middle one here. It's all your mats and layers for the middle. However, the 2 middle ones, so take away the big one of those 3 that you've got together, these will also mat and layer on this one here as well. So you have got your mats and layers for everywhere, but the tallest oval will be the perfect size for these ones. And again, you'll see that in future videos. But for today, you just need these 3 that are together. And I have cut the second one and the smallest one there in the gold and white with my sentiment, so I'll stick them down there. And then if I just lay this flat again, it's easiest to decorate when it's flat. You'll then have your mats and layers here for these half ovals. So I've cut those. We've got this one here and this one here. And then you've got mats and layers again here for these sections. And again, I've used the same paper like so. And then I've cut myself these pieces here. Now on some I've also done this layer. For this one I'm just doing the largest mat. If you want to emboss these you can. Again, you'll see that on my other tutorials and on the samples that I've made. But I'm just keeping it basic on this one. And I actually quite like these plain with all of the other stuff that's going on, because once we have the flowers it will be quite a busy card. Then using that larger or taller oval that I said, I've cut it here, and this is going to be my belly band. And then I've taken the second one and the smallest from those three, and I've got my mat and my layer. So you'll see how they all fit nicely on there as well. So I'm going to stick that onto there. We'll decorate with the flowers at the end, and I'm going to stick all this down as well. Okay, so that is everything stuck down. So now for the belly band, I've just cut this piece here, which is 1 by, it can be 12 inches, 11 inches, or A4, which is 11 3/4. So when I fold this, you could add your mats and layers to the front as well, but because I'm going to add quite a lot of floral detail to this, I'm going to keep all of this plain. And also, if you want a space for your message, just cut these mats and layers again, just pop them on the back there. So you just want to make sure that it's not too tight, so it's just wrapped around. You don't need to like burnish the folds or anything. I'm just going to add that glue and sit that over the top, like so. I'm just going to slide that off whilst that's still drying. Okay. So now I'm just going to add a little bit more glue onto here, and I'm going to stick this one. So then for the flowers, I've just cut myself a mix of sizes. I've kept it all with the same design. So I've gone for this one here. So you've got your 3 dies there for each different flower. And then just layer them up, offset them, and you'll create your flowers. You can have as many layers as you want. See that one there? I've got the embossed in the middle. You could just have just the small ones. You can see how they're layered up there. This is one of each size, so the large, then the medium and the small. And then I've got my leaves here, which I'm going to emboss some of those as well. So I'm just going to add a mix of these around the top and the bottom. So really it's, for me, it's the belly band that's going to be kind of a bit of the wow as well, with just loads and loads of detail. It's going to overhang as well, so it's going to be something like that. I'm going to stick them up on top of each other, and you've got your little circles in the set, these little dies here, and these look nice die cut in mirrored card, and then they're for the centers of the flowers, or you can just add some little gemstones into them as well. So something like that. And then I've got a mix of the leaves here, and I've just done them in a slightly brighter green, just to pull out the brighter green that's in the paper there. So I'm going to have a play around with this and get this all stuck down, and then I'll show you it all finished. So I just thought I'd show you an example. So I've got one of the leaves here and the embossing folder, and you just want to find the shape or the design that you're using, and then just drop it down. So you'll see mine sits nicely in there, and then just pass that through. And now when I take it out, you'll see you get that fun detail. So it's just something a little different. So I've got 5 with the polka dot and then 4 without. So I might add a little bit of ink onto the ends of those as well. Okay, so there's the finished card. You can see I've added the tiny little centres there using that small circle die, just using the gold card there, and they look really nice when they catch the light. And just the mix of the embossed leaves there just gives it something, yeah, a little bit different. slide off your belly band there, which it doesn't catch on the back. There we go. And now when you open it up, you've got that fun fold. And they look really nice together. Of course, you could add more flowers and stuff inside, but I've got lots more samples. I'll be showing you ones where it's all decorated with florals and stuff actually on the card. But this one, I just wanted to show you this in its basic form, and then that very over the top belly band. So I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial from me and just showing you how to fold and, you know, lay all your mats and layers out on this one. Check out the playlist, which will start to fill up as the other tutorials come out on my channel. They will all be added into that playlist. You can shop all of this new product just by clicking on the link here. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you've enjoyed today and you'd like to see some more of my made to surprise makes, click on my face here and you can subscribe, and then that playlist will be coming up here as well, which will have all of this collection in. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.